So I'm a couple minutes late. It happens. All right, so yeah, tonight, makeup. Oh, look. Your phone's telling us we're live. Tonight we're classing it up a little bit. The other night we did your basic makeup for non-makeup wearers, and we did our day wear type stuff. Yes, tonight.
It's beer kind of night.
It's a beer kind of night. And I know this is not anything fancy or connoisseur-y. It's Red's Green Apple Ale, which, by the way...
Makes an awesome pulled pork.
Yeah, we had pulled pork for dinner. This is what it was made in the slow cooker. It's delicious. If you want the recipe, ask her. It was tasty. All right, so we're having our beer tonight while we glam up. We got a viewer. It always makes my day. All right, so tonight we're going to do something a little bit fancier. We've already done just a basic nude eye. We used palette 1. Swanky. Swanky is that one right there. Swanktastic. That's pretty much all Jess is wearing. She's wearing some mascara. She's got her primer on. Primer's
sorry,
good.
glare.
Glare is bad. That's pretty much all I had to do. Oh, she put on some mascara. We just did the gel tonight. No fibers. She might put on fibers later. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Still looks good. All right. Let's clear out her area a little bit. So, we're going to start. We're going to do some sculpting. So first things first. That's my favorite thing to say, I think. First things first. Touch liquid. Last time I was here, she was organza. We'll see if she's still organza because I kind of forgot to test it on her before we started. So when I shake it up, I make sure that I clear the plunger first, because if you don't clear the plunger and you shake it up, sometimes you end up with a really watery foundation, and that's bad. So I squeeze the plunger. I'm not doing lewd things with my fingers, I promise. Okay, squeeze the plunger, shake it up, take a drink. Enjoying our beer. Okay, shake it up a little bit. And I'm going to be using our new-ish liquid foundation brush. Look at that. It's got a nice little dip in the middle there. This is actually part of the June Kudos this month. If you're interested in what that is, go check out my page. Basically, it is Liquid Touch, one of these bad boys for free, a concealer, which we're not going to be using tonight, and the ever awesome primer. And they have a really catchy saying for it, and right now it escapes me. It has something to do with being fabulous and 4 products. So, all right. Do you think we should make Jessica do it, or do you think I should do it for her?
No, you should do it.
Could be fun.
No, it couldn't. I could come out like a clown.
Well, you're going to look like a clown in a minute, because the sculpting thing is going to be a lot of fun. All right, so we have our foundation. I just put a little, well, it's more than I would normally use, but we're going to do it anyway. Well, I'm not stabbing you. My gosh. What are you?
Sorry.
You're cringing like I'm hurting you or something. Jeez. So we just got this brush, I want to say like 2 months ago. And I really like it. I kind of wish it was a little bigger, because I had gotten used to using our powder brush for foundation application. And so I found this one to be a little bit difficult to get used to. But the more I use it, and the more, and the longer I've got it, the better I like it. Chin. Little zitty guys. You turn your head. Swirly, 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 swirly. There we go. Now we're just doing a really, really light application on this, because you don't really need to do a whole lot. Okay. Just kind of giving her a base face. It's kind of there.
It's never looked so smooth.
So right now she looks like, you know, your average person that went and put on foundation. We're gonna go and make her look all movie star. Somebody asked me the other day what contouring or sculpting is. If you've ever seen certain famous celebrities, I can't name celebrities because celebrities may or may not wear makeup. I don't know if they do or not. But sometimes you see these pictures of these girls and they've got like cheekbones out to here and it looks like they have this nice little hollow here. And they've got chins and their noses look all like, I don't have a nose. But people think that looks sexy. And so we have figured out how to do that without having tons and tons of surgery. With that, we have our sculpting trio. It's in the exact same type of palette as our eyeshadow palette. It's very sturdy. You like beat out a...
Great for travel. Ask Ashley.
Fantastic for travel. I love traveling with this stuff. It is a cute little palette. It has a mirror. Ooh, mirror. Ooh. Oh, look, just like the other one.
Let's not look at what's on the counter.
But one of my favorite things about this is that it comes with instructions. And I've mentioned this before. If you've seen the video where I did my own sculpting, it has this little plastic cover that covers up all of our colors here. Flip it up, put it down, flip it up, put it down. Kind of protects this stuff a little bit from mixing. And it shows you exactly where you want to put it, which is fantastic. So, I'm going to look at the dark one first, because that's where I like to start. You don't have to start with the dark one, whatever. This was actually last month's kudos that we did, was this with the brush that came free with it. So, we're going to start with the angled side of the brush. I'm sorry, I'm itchy because I am allergic to pretty much everything here.
In Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma. And the cat. So, if I'm wiping my nose, it's not because I'm on drugs.
It's because I have a cat.
Yeah, that. Okay, so we're going to start with the dark. And we're going to paint her up like a clown. It's going to be
Yay.
a lot of fun. Okay, so first things first. Again, first things first. Second things first. Third things first. We're going to start here. You see where her hair comes down to this little point right here? That's where I like to start because it makes it really easy. So we start here and we draw a nice little line down towards the mouth. Nice, right?
Wow.
It's like war paint. Okay, and then we're gonna get a little more. Nope.
No, okay.
And then I'm gonna give her some jaw definition. So I'm gonna start it back here, kind of under her ear, and follow her jawbone all the way to her chin. And then we're gonna get a little more. And we're gonna come across the forehead up here like that. I have to look and see where else I'm supposed to go. Oh, and the nose, remember? The nose. So I'm gonna put some down the side of the nose. Just like that. And then just a little tiny smidgen right there. Just in the middle there. Isn't that so cute? Check it out.
Wow.
Ooh.
Very Halloween.
Uh-huh. You know, should we sculpt half your face and leave the other half so everybody can see the difference? Let's do that. Okay. So we're going to do just the half. So that everybody can see the difference between her base face and her sculpted look. By the way, I have not sculpted today. All I did was put on a little bit of the Touch Foundation and I did a little bit of the powdered bronzer just right across here. It gives it a little bit of the sculpting, but not a lot. And you can sculpt with the powdered bronzers too if you want to. Okay, anyway, I'm getting off track. So, second thing, look at this. It says number 2. This one is your highlighter. What are you doing? You shoving this brush up your nose. Okay, number 2 is the highlighter. The highlighter, the first one was a cream, by the way. This is a cream. The second one's a powder. It's very light. This is, by the way, this is the Sculpting Trio number 1. It's the light color. Some people, we have a medium and a dark as well. Some people like those. I am very pale and pasty because I never go outside, so I have light. Jessica here could probably get away with either one. So let's see. First things first, we're going to go kind of under her eye in a kind of a triangular shape like this. And kind of up underneath there. I'm not poking your eye out, I promise. Oh, we're also using the other end of the brush here.
Just kidding.
And a little up this direction here. And we're going to do some down in between. Turn that way. In between our 2 lines here. And we're gonna do some just right on top of the brow right there. And we're gonna go on her forehead here. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Now remember, we're not doing this side of the face here, so we're gonna leave that side, so I'm not gonna do that side. And we're gonna drag just a little bit right down the center of her nose like this.
Sorry, we have lots of dogs in the house.
We've got one in there chewing on one squeaky toy, another one in there chewing on a sweet toy. We got one in here going woof, woof. There we go. And one over there licking herself because apparently she itches. And it's still raining, if you saw us earlier.
Molly, stop.
Okay, and then just a little bit right there on the chin.
Apparently one under my feet.
Oh, and another dog under her feet. All right, so that's our number 2 look. Then we move on to number 3. Number 3 is just a little extra oomph. That's what I like to call it, a little extra oomph. It is, and I know it's really hard to see. Let's see if we can get the lighting right here. See, this one's kind of the lightish color, that one's real dark. And then there's this one that's also a cream. And it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. Shimmer.
Shiny.
So shiny.
Girls like shiny.
I like to use my finger for this one, and I just kind of warm it up a little bit so that it kind of comes off on my finger. And I like to dot just a little bit over here. In your lady wrinkles. And
What are you trying to say?
that you're very wise and that you're a mother.
That too.
But a beautiful mother. And a little bit right on the tip of the nose. We've got a little bit lot there. Okay. And kind of up and down the nose there. And a little more over here because I got too much a while ago. And maybe a little bit just right up here. Ooh, under your eyebrow. Not in your eyebrow. We'll have to do your brows in a little bit. Okay. So now we got all the stuff on there. Let's get off my hands. I need a napkin.
Okay, fine.
I have pants.
That too.
I am wearing pants today. Sometimes I do my videos and I'm not wearing pants. I don't know. It's just, you know, that kind of day. Sometimes I'm wearing pajamas. Wait, now. Blending. And I've mentioned this before. I'll mention it again. You can either blend with this brush here, if you want to. You can blend with the blush brush, if you want to. You can blend with a powder brush, if you want to. Doesn't really matter. Pick a brush.
You can dance if you want to.
You can dance if you want to. You can something,
Leave
something,
your friends
something.
behind.
Okay. We haven't had anybody comment yet. It makes me sad. So basically, I'm just taking my big brush. I kind of pinched it to make it a little bit like whiter and flatter. And I'm just blending all this. So I'm blending the dark one a little bit. And I've never done this on somebody else before. It's kind of difficult. I'm blending this dark one a little bit. Do, 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 do. I'm blending this dark one a little bit. Okay, and we're going to blend the light ones into the dark ones. The tricky one there is blend the side of the nose. Do you feel blended? Like a shake? Oops, my hair.
Sure.
Brush is shedding on you. Okay. Okay, now, look at me. Let me see. Ooh, you look so sculpty. And shady. Okay, not shady in a good way. Like,
Shaded.
I'm back. Shady's back. I'm gonna get in trouble for,
again.
like, copyrighted songs. I don't know if oh, look, we got likes. People
Yay.
liked us. Yay. Okay, so as we can see, Jessica's face on this side now looks a little bit more defined. It looks a little more like shadowish in the right places and brighter in the right places. Go get kind of closer-ish and, you know, head on so people can see both halves. We've still got some kind of funny light going on in here. I don't know which light it is. Let's see if we get there. Ooh. Oh. One of the things you can do, too, Jessica is kind of like me. She's got really pink cheeks. And I only put a little bit of foundation on her. So her pinkness shows through a little bit like a natural blush. We could use a blush. Or we could use a bonbon as a blush. Because, excuse me, they're multitaskers like that. too much carbonation. Oh, Daphne says she loves sticks.
I saw them in concert recently. So
Recently. That is a really cool shirt. And I love LuLaRoe.
for those of you who like Paradise Theater.
Whoops, I'm trying to drop things. Anyway, so yeah, bonbons can be used as blush. Bonbons, well, not that one. That one's pink, but bonbons are kind of like it's a lip balm. So I mean, you could take, let's see, that one would probably make a nice blush. Oh, Daphne's jealous of you.
It was
You
an
put a
awesome
little bit
concert.
You just put a little bit of that on there.
Apparently, we have a very angry puppy in the background.
Yes.
What? I thought you're only doing one side.
Well, I can still blush this side out.
Okay.
Doesn't take much. I like multitaskers. This color, by the way, in the lip bonbon is Cherry Cobbler. Okay, so that is the basics of the sculpting Great Dane puppy.
He is 10 weeks old.
Maybe in a bit we will go and show him. We'll see. All right, oh, lips. We're going to do lips too. So she's all sculpted out on one side. You know, obviously if she's actually going to leave the house, we'll finish up the other side. But we'll do some lips first. So I have not done anything to my lips today. I never got around to it. Honestly, I forgot. I was working on doing makeup while the kids were eating breakfast and got distracted. So we're going to do a little bit of lip stain and a little bit of lip pencil. I like to do things a little bit backwards. You're going to do your own lips.
Oh, yay.
But we're going to do them together.
Okay.
A lot of people like to start with the lip liner. I don't. I start with the stain. My lips are nice and dry. Dry. Not dry in a bad way, but like, you know, they're dry. They're not wet. I didn't just, you know, no. Okay, dry. So I'm gonna get my stain. I'm using, I don't know what color I'm using. Mine, the name tag fell off of it.
This is sleek.
Sleek. Try this, yeah.
Oh, no. I need a mirror. This is way too bright for not having a mirror.
We can get closer.
No, I meant I needed the mirror. This is working wonderful. What?
Fine.
Don't laugh at me.
The great thing about stain is you can kind of rub your lips around, and I don't know that I've ever seen anybody do such a bad job of putting on stain. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Shut up.
Now, the nice thing about this stuff is it is easy to fix a mistake because, I mean, you know, it's red. Sometimes red bleeds. It's okay.
It does.
So, thank you. We're just going to clean up her edges a little bit because, you know, it is hard to see when you're looking at a phone that's 3 feet away from you. And you just had a couple of rough edges.
Okay.
I can't go. No.
Can't.
Well, hurry up before it dries. If it dries, you're stuck. That's it. You're gonna have just goofy
Okay,
lips.
there you go.
Did you turn your lips inside out like a normal person? Jeez. Okay.
I had braces for 7 years. It doesn't work that way.
I had braces for a little while, like 2 years.
Yeah.
Stop moving. Oh my gosh. How am I supposed to get this on you and have it look good? Nobody's going to want to buy this. They're going to be like, what is wrong with these people? Don't buy the stain.
No, do buy
the stain. Do buy the stain. See, look, mine's pretty.
Mine is getting there.
Okay.
Never claimed to be good at makeup.
That is true.
Okay, fix it. Is it better?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Kind of, there you go. Better.
Okay.
Okay. Here's a secret. If you have rough edges, you have a couple choices. You can either take a concealer and go around your edges afterwards. You can take your foundation brush if it's still got any foundation on it and just kind of run that around the edges. Smooth it all up a little bit. Okay. Now, So I do my stain first. Then I put a lip pencil over it. I don't know why I do that. Oh, Daphne has a 2-year-old Harlequin named Grady. That's so cute.
I have a 1-year-old sitting back here.
I have a 1.5-year-old Brindle in there. This color is called Primal. So, I like to do, this is kind of hard to do with a phone. I like to do my lip liner after. A couple reasons. One, I just kind of color over my lips to kind of make everything stay longer. There you go. I do a little hair. If I give this to you, are you going to...
I've never, ever done lip liner. Ever.
Have you ever colored?
Sort of.
It's kind of the same thing.
Am I good at it? No.
Okay, there you go.
Oh God, what am I supposed to do with it?
Do you want me to do it and I'll show you?
Sure.
Okay, here's what we do. We start on the corner. We kind of work our way around along the edges. And then in my case, I always like to kind of fill it in a little bit. Why do we do this? I do it on top of my stain because it makes my stain last a whole lot longer. If you put on stain in the morning and it's the only thing you wear, sometimes it will stay all day long, and sometimes you've worn it off by lunchtime because you're like me and you drink way too much coffee and you're eating every 10 minutes. So I put liner on top of my stain. I just do little tiny short strokes like this, and I kind of color it in. Color it in. Some people line a little bit outside their lips if they want bigger looking lips. Some people line just inside their lips if they want smaller looking lips. Some people line the corners because I'm not sure why. And some people are just kind of color it all in. Because it kind of gives it just a little extra layer of awesome. After this, you can leave it like this. You can put a lipstick over it. You can put a gloss over it. You can put a bonbon over it. Or you can just leave it, just like this. It's fine. So, as you can see, we both used a different color of stain, but we used the same lip liner, and it gives a completely different effect on each set of lips. Pretty cool, huh? You have very nice lips.
Thank you.
Larry the Cucumber once said, I love my lips. Sang a whole song about it. All right.
You can tell we have kids.
Larry the Cucumber's awesome. All right. So, yeah, we did some lips. We did some contouring on one side. Made her look like a movie star. Did some lips. Very bold lips. Very neutral eyes. My eyes I did earlier today, and they were with palette 2. And the color was... What color did I use? Blissful, I think, was what I used. Blissful, right in the middle there. So that's what I put on my eyes this morning. I did this morning, and it still looks pretty darn good.
It's a very early morning, too.
I did not change anything about my makeup before we started. I just added the lips just now. So, that is our drinks and makeup with Ashley and Jessica for the evening. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a good time. The internet didn't kick us off 3 times like it did last time. That was fun.
No, and Daphne will post pictures of the pups for you after this.
Yes, Daphne, we will we'll send you some pics for dogs. It'll be fun. All right, cool. Everybody have a good night. I'm gonna go finish my apple beer here. I think we're gonna watch some classic Scooby-Doo because my son got them today for his birthday party. And, you know, they're all sleeping and Scooby-Doo's awesome.
Why not?
So we're gonna watch them.
All right.
Good
See
night.
y'all later.